Exothermic is like the sun releasing heat. Exothermic is when your hand absorbs the heat from the cold drink. So your hand will be
And the joules in an element is represented by Q. To find this in a problem, it has the unit J. Q, we have to use this equation. Q equals M times C times triangle T. Solving for the word problem that appeared previously. We're solving for Q. M equals 15 grams. C equals 0.129. Triangle T equals 63 Celsius.
Hi, my name is Alondra, and I'm going to be explaining to you triangle T, which represents the overall temperature of the substance or element, like Celsius degrees. And it also, in order to find it, you must see to the final minus
solve for mass is Q equals M times C times triangle T. But we need to solve for triangle T, so we're going to convert this equation to a formula that will allow us to solve for triangle T, which we're going to do M times C, and once we solve for that, we're going to get Q over M times C equals triangle T. So we're going to use this equation to solve for triangle T, and we're going to plug in the variables to solve for it. C is 40 grams. So once we have this, then we just have to solve. So we have this equation to solve for triangle T, and we need the variables, and from the problem we get the variables. We get Q, mass, C, and triangle T. Q is 500 joules, mass is 40 grams, and C is 4.18 joules parentheses G times Celsius, and we're trying to find this. So then we plug in the variables into this formula. Q is 500, and we're gonna put M, which is 4.18 joules, and so we get 167.2, and this would equal 2.99 Celsius. So we have to round this, so it's approximately 3 Celsius degrees.
Problem you just saw in the recent image. Our joules was 1,000 joules. Our mass was 100 G. Our specific heat was not given to us, so we must solve for that. And our triangle T was 15 degrees Celsius. And for this one, we're gonna solve for C by, so we're gonna write like that, C equals, and then the joules, whenever you have like it on the outs, the joules is always gonna be on the top, and then it's gonna be these two times each other. So M times, probably you just saw in the recent image. Our joules was 1,000 joules. Our mass was 100 G. Our specific heat was not given to us, so we must solve for that. And our triangle T was 15 degrees Celsius. And for this one, we're gonna solve for C by, so we're gonna write like that, C equals, And then the joules, whenever you have like it on the outs, the joules is always going to be on the top, and then it's going to be these two times each other. So M times triangle 0.7 JG Celsius degrees, and that's going to be the final answer. And we see it absorbs heat, so it's going to be endo.
Guys, I'm gonna talk to you about mass, which is represented with the symbol M in this equation. And so what mass represents is the weight of the object, like diamonds and different types of elements. And usually you can find this in your word problems because it's usually expressed in grams.
Previously, we're just going to have to plug in our numbers in our equation, which M equals Q over C times triangle T. So M would equal, since we're solving for M will equal 895 joules over 0.45, and then times 55 degrees Celsius. Moving on, when you multiply C and triangle T, it will be 85
Our word
over
problem that was stated previously before this.
Q is going to equal 895 joules, and then we're solving for M, the mass, and then the specific heat is going to be 0.45, and then triangle T is going to be 55 degrees Celsius, and our equation is going to be M equals Q over C times triangle T.
Don't hit on my hand and my Coca-Cola cup.
This is Jasmine, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about mass, which in this situation stands for M. And so what mass is in